From your experience, what are some do's and don'ts to put on a resume?
Thanks, Alex. Happy to kick this off. There's a few. I'd say for dues, you definitely want to make sure that when you're submitting an application, that your resume is saved in a PDF format. It it's your way to lock in everything that you've done, and you don't want anyone to open a Word document when they're reviewing something. It's easier for people to open up a PDF. It looks better, it's cleaner, it's easier. So that's something I would definitely encourage. I would also encourage you to really just make sure that for the role that you're applying for, make sure that your resume looks relevant and your experience, you're tailoring that resume with your most relevant experience to that job. You can have a master resume and a master document, but I think it's okay to have different resumes potentially for different roles. So definitely think about that as you're navigating your internships or coming into your first jobs. Also, I've seen a few people not have their phone number on their resume. So I don't know what that's about recently, but I would say always make sure that your contact information is accurate, updated, and easy to find. I think naturally a recruiter is pulling your resume and about to call you, so it's just easier to have everything right at the top. I also think there's not enough that's said around like volunteer experience and like non-working experience. I think you can definitely have that on your resume if you're starting out. So like, don't be afraid to like find how some of those like relevant experiences, even if they're internships or volunteer experiences, how they relate to a job as well. I think the don'ts that I want to really call out: don't lie. As a recruiter, we're likely going to dig a little deeper on that phone screen. So if you're saying that you're an expert in Tableau, then that's something I'm probably going to dig a little bit deeper on. So whatever whatever's on your resume should be a representation of your true skills and your abilities. So I would definitely don't lie. Know your audience. I think that, I'm sure a lot of you may use Canva nowadays. And I love Canva as well. I think that like if you're going for a role that's more creative in nature, maybe something in social media, something in art or anything like that, I think it's okay to have definitely a more creative style and template of resume. I think if you're maybe going for a role that's in legal, I don't know if that style that would work for social media roles might work for legal, right? And being an attorney. So I think it's really just knowing your audience and knowing what will work best for who is looking at this and reading this. And then I know this is like a small thing, but don't forget to spell check. Have someone look it over. Like, don't let your resume be like you're the only one that looked at it. Like, have someone else look at it. Have a friend, family member, a mentor, someone just take another look at it just to make sure that everything looks accurate, and that it's captured in the right way. And if there's opportunities for you to make any edits, then you should go back and try to incorporate someone's feedback as best as possible so that your resume is the best representation of yourself.
Make sure to check out the My Career tab on the BC Navigator app, where you can track your career progress based on the amount of credits you've earned, stay updated on upcoming events from the Magner Center, and watch our videos for insight and advice on your career field.